Everyone, hello there beautiful, how are you doing today? My name is Joesephyr and welcome back to my channel and some realm pulls with a side of Vincent. So I thought I might throw some tickets at this banner because I thought it might be quite fun. I'm not going to go super crazy here, but the real reason that we're here today is to tackle Dimensions End Transcendence 9, which I am absolutely terrified of. Like, terrified. Because I'm playing Alphinaud, I honestly don't know if we're going to make this work. But because of the Dimensions End campaign, what's really nice is that if you look at my gem total in the corner, if I finish this, then I will have at least hit the Millionaires Club, as it were, once before I convert all of my gems into tickets. Because it's no secret that I will have hit the gem cap, so that will have affected me. So I was kind of like, oh, it would have been nice to have hit that number at least once. It's not a brag or anything. It's a personal achievement for me that I've been able to kind of save my way up to that point. And yes, obviously money's been spent on my account as well, but it's just something that's kind of neat for me. Before we get started on any pulls or any clears or anything, of course, I do always shout out one of my patrons over on Patreon every time I release a video. And today that person is going to be Kuro, who has Yuffie on their tile card. I've actually just finished sending out the next batch of my Ultima patron cards as well. So a massive thank you to Kuro and all of my other patrons as well, because without you guys, I wouldn't have this channel and be able to keep going. So much love goes out to all of you. So, yeah, let's have a look and see if we can get anything from this Vincent banner. I'm only going to use tickets here, and I'll use some, but I don't know if I want to use loads. Like, I'd like to pick up Edge, but between now and Kane, I don't hugely want a lot, so I guess I'm not super fussed by all of that. So let's see what we can do. That's a Vincent 15. That's a gold orb. With a Realm LD on it. Well, okay then. Guess we'll be leaving this banner. We take those? I wasn't expecting that at all. Huh. Well, okay then. Well, at least we've got a new character to play around with. I don't know how much I'll use Realm, but I'm very pleased to have that. I don't feel any reason to pull on any more of these banners, because I have Vincent LD. And I already have Sephiroth and Galoof, so that's kind of that. So thank you very much for joining me, and at least this bit's short, because we know for a fact that the rest of the video is going to be long. So join me back for DET9 Reckoning. Hello there everybody, we're back, and we're at Tier 9 Reckoning, and we are pulling out all the stops with this. Now, as you can see here, all three of the characters that I'm using have their Ultima weapons and everything. We actually took a test run for this and nearly cleared it. So I was like, Alphinaud, maybe not as bad for this event as we might thought. Emperor with dual Laguna E-spheres is actually surprisingly powerful in this particular event. And then Galoof is doing Galoof things. He's amazing. So what I'm doing is I'm going to be filming this intro part, because this may not be the first run that we end up posting on YouTube, because it's a long one, as we all know. So I'm doing the intro, and then we're going to cut into the clear that we actually, hopefully, eventually get. And yeah, so wish me luck on this one, because this one's a challenge. It could load a bit quicker. Yeah, this fight is an exercise in observation more than anything, let me tell you. Right, so we can get everybody off. No problems. So, Alphinaud is surprisingly good at this, despite the fact that you don't get his poison. Well, you do, you just have to figure out the timings in which you do it. Because he can increase the orb, and his unbreakability makes it so you take significantly less damage than you could have done. So, in this situation, we're going to go straight for the Terminal Disaster. And then, obviously, we apply Dreary Cells straight away. We kind of want to proc the first orb as quickly as we can. When we did the test run, we got to like 20%, or like just over 20%, but I think I let one of Galoof's buffs fall off. This is what I mean about an exercise in observation, because you have to keep on top of all of those things. Like the cover buffs, the EX buff that makes you take less damage, all of that stuff, it all matters. And then Shira Hidori, of course, of course, of course. And then you actually start with Soul of the Dawn, don't you? Yeah, you do. I don't actually have to use that straight away, so I could just cover and make sure that that's up and ready to go. Give it to Emperor. It doesn't hugely matter. Oh, hello. Ah, that works out quite nicely. What spheres do I have on Emperor? I have 2 copies of Laguna's E-Sphere, which reduces max bravery when taking damage. And you do the same one twice because it will overwrite itself, meaning that it's not taking up space that other buffs could be doing. So Alphinaud, for example, using Shining Obsidian Plus here, will apply 2 more debuffs on each of them. Because it does poison and defense down. So that will go off and then I'll get... So this first bit starts a bit scary. And then once you hit the rhythm of it, it's not too bad. It's very easy to recover the orb, actually. Shockingly so, in fact. And then on this one, I'm going to push you back, and then I'm just going to use Shira Hidori again. I'm not using a golden debuff except on my cool abilities. So, yes, I believe so. Oh, I should have hit the other one. Should have hit the other one. Don't put it below 89. It didn't. Good. Good, good, good. That's actually perfect. Because obviously I want Emperor's debuffs to last for as long as possible. So this will push him back. Quite heavily, in fact. Now, in an ideal situation, yeah, that'll be pushed as well, and then I can put the Terminal Disaster back on, because from this point, it's 89, 79, 59. That is right, isn't it? Is it 89, 79, or is it 89 and then it goes straight to 59? Do I have 30% available here? I can't remember. There's so many numbers. 89 to 59. Right, so I actually want to use... so, Breathe, Regen, all, and then Terminal Disaster again. Because then they have the poison for as long as possible. Emperor will deal with the orb. That's fine. And then Alphinaud can on the next turn. And I get a decent amount of damage out of that while I'm at it. And the poison doesn't do terrible damage. It doesn't actually do terrible damage. And then this turn I want a Hellish Gale. So that I can, A, keep Subjugation Scheme up. B, be doing the debuffs. Like, because he has 2 of the same sphere, all of his stuff will trigger the orb multiple times. And because there's 2 E-spheres, the trap does it as well. Right, so this one. So, Soul of Dawn. Ah, okay, we need to put that on. That must have been what fell off. That must have been what fell off. I must have allowed that to fall off, which was very silly of me. So, Dawn Katana, because we need that. And then with Alphinaud now, I can just use HP Plus, and that will trigger more than enough, and I'll always be able to get... I'm never going to run out of Obsidian. So yes, as you can see, it inflicts defense down and poison, so it ticks the orb up. And Ultima weapons are going to make a huge difference. They really will. So counters... I think I'm just going to have to use Thunder Crest here. So that I've got him up for the next turn. But that's fine, I can use that on B, and then his orb will go up because the trap will go off. So yeah, Thunder Crest, because it's dealing damage to the targets, it will still deal the max bravery twice. So even though it is only putting the trap on one of them, it's still ticking the orb up for both. So it makes a huge difference. Now we want to EX. And no, the poison's not doing as much as some other off-turn damage dealers can do. But Alphinaud is capable. It's the unbreakability that you're keeping Alphinaud for. That's the thing you really care about. It's the Dawn of the or the Emissary of the Dawn buff that matters. 100 turns. What characters were you using, if you don't mind me asking, Lone Cactuar? So this will tick up the orb because the trap will go off here. For both of them. Because again, the trap triggers the orbs. And then I can EX here as well quite nicely. So I'm actually going to do it... well, none of them have traps, so it doesn't hugely matter. Vincent, Kadaj, and Galoof. If I had Vincent, I'm not sure I'd use him here even over Emperor, you know. I actually don't think I would. HP plus is fine here, because I'm going to delay... Double E-Sphere Emperor is the T. And then this turn, I need to recover Obsidian, so I'm going to summon Moonstone. Because also, the regen is going off, which is lovely. I just have to be careful of the cover buff on Alfie. Exactly, yeah, Emperor's damage alongside Galoof is crazy good. And then this turn, I'm just going to use HP plus because then that's going to tick the orb. The nice thing with Alphinaud is on the turns where you have to let the orb tick down by going summon Moonstone, summon Obsidian, you just do Shining Obsidian and it ticks it straight back up again. Easy clap. No problems. And then they're going to do their bit, that's fine. And we're back on full HP, ready for their next recast. Just need to make sure that the cover buff is up. Garnet, yeah, Garnet would absolutely work here. Although you definitely need another method of taking less damage and a way of dealing with the orb. She's a perfect third character. Abs 100% lootly. So cover plus here to make sure that everyone's got their buffs. Although I'm going to be watching these buffs like a hawk so that we don't make the same mistake we did last time. So your cover buffs are fine. I think I'm actually just going to do... I'm going to cover because I don't trust it. I don't trust it. Let them do what they need to do. Well, the idea is that I'm hoping at 19% to do the summon and hopefully take 10% off them entirely. And then not have to worry about that second proc of the orb. At lunchtime. Not yet, it's not. I have little reminders on my phone, which reminds me I should probably put Do Not Disturb mode on. There we go. There we go. I mean, you could energy drain, I guess, because then we're not in any danger. Get Galoof up to full HP and it's 100% AoE. Yeah, we just need to not wait. We need to not wait. I was too reserved with the BT. I was too reserved with the BT. Right, then counters. Lovely. We love to see it. We love to see it. And then I guess we can just Beckoning Blast on B, and that's going to deal a buttload of damage to that. Because the orb's going to tick up with them anyway, and it means that the trap's going to help with the shield. And rather tastefully, we do have EX up for Emperor as well, which is lovely. We stand. Emperor is not there to wait, absolutely. Get a little chippier damage there. Why not? Why not? So you have 3 turns of soul left. So dual wield will extend it, won't it? One of his buffs extends. One of his abilities extends his buffs. So we can dual wield here, and that would be fine. Yeah, it's his EX that extends his buffs. I think I made a mistake by using Shira Hidori in the last turn instead of his LD or his EX. I didn't wait, and I should have waited. Well, we can energy drain here just to make sure that this next one doesn't hurt us too badly, and then we're in no danger of that going off, so we're going to break you in the wrong order. No probs. And Dreary Cell, because Dreary Cell is amazeballs and we love it. Get that nasty thing off. And then we want to hit A again with the HP plus so that the traps all go off, because they're gonna, because when they hit 59%, they're gonna lose the traps anyway. So we may as well just let them have them. Oh, it broke B anyway. It broke A. I didn't think it was going to break him. That's actually fine though, because the traps will go off, and then I'll have time to set up again, ready for the next phase. Could somebody remind me of? Could somebody just type in the chat for me the thresholds for the cleanses? It's 89, 59, 49, 29, 19, 9, I think. I'm just double checking because I don't want to mess up. 4 turns of soul, 4 turns of cover, 6 turns of cover. You'll have another turn before that. I have to worry about that. So yeah, make sure that's very heavily available. 79, 59, 49, 29, 19, 9. Right, cool. Thank you. This is fine. Traps go off. Did anyone go below 59? That's rude. They didn't. That's fine though, because I could use Summon Moonstone and do it that way. If I get really desperate, I have got Sephiroth calls available if I need them. 49, 29, 9 for the shields. Thank you. So Obsidian combination, and then we use, well, regardless of whether they get their orbs back or not. Well, that one did, and well, they both had them. Perfect. Perfect. Yes, that's what we're here for. You do that, because now I'm just going to use HP plus and get the turn straight back up again. Shining Obsidian. Because Alphinaud and Emperor are quite good at, like, using multiple turns in a row as well, the handy thing here... Oh, I could BT attack here if I wanted to. Actually, it's probably worth waiting. It's probably worth waiting. Although they will get that attack off. And it means that they'll have the debuffs on. And it means that they'll push... I'm thinking BT attack, actually. I don't need to dispel. Or I could just use Thundercrest and then keep it up that way. Because I can always use Alphinaud to push it up again as well. They're on full health already. I think the BT attack's actually really good here. Because then we've got the buff ready. No, I'm going to wait. I'm going to wait. You're probably sitting there thinking, it's like, oh, Joe, make a decision. It's like, this is delicate. This is very delicate. I mean, put the Thundercrest on him as well. Why not? Do I need to do that? Thank you very much for the follow there, Mako Angel. I did use the BT finisher the previous time, yes. I think I'm just going to Thundercrest again and get that on. And I'm going to wait to use the... I just have to be careful not to take too many turns here, because the cover's running off. Although I can cover, then EX, then LD. I can do that. Shining Obsidian. Just to do it again. We don't care about the poison this time. I'm going to wait until after they've hit 49 to do that. So, I mean, I could... How many uses of LD? I've still got 3 uses of the LD. Just use the LD. It's fine. Because then the cover's up, then everything's fine, everything's good. I can use EX afterwards. And then EX with Emperor, and then after that I'll use the BT phase. God, we stand Galoof. He's so good. We stand Galoof. One thing I will try to do is try and keep their turns separate enough that they don't both get recharged or recast at the same time. So Dreary Cell, because that's going to absolutely wreck their HP. We're not going to BT here. Absolutely not, because we're going to end up running through their HP otherwise. Because they'll just cleanse it, and we don't want that. B. Hit B with that. And then that will have ticked the orb right up to maximum again. It doesn't take long to tick the orb back up to max with this team, at all. I can use... I'm actually going to go free Brave regen, and then I'm going to HP plus again. Although, what are you running out of? Watching you, Alfie. What are you about to run out of? Obsidian Shine. Oh, Emissary. Emissary's running out. That's not good. Stuff the poison. I need that. I can't not have that. Stuff the poison. If I were to do this again, I probably wouldn't use Terminal Disaster on the first turn. Right, that's fine. Actually, that's worked out quite nicely, unless that's pushed him below 49. Yeah, it has. That's upsetting. Right, then we EX here. And then I used the burst attack, like here, because it allows me to push the orb back up really quickly. So dual wheel Blade Blitz. Then B will do his bit. I mean, all these little extra chippies of damage is also very nice. So what I'm going to do here now is I'm going to... I might not even need to use it, you know. What have you got? 5 turns left of everything. Have you got Subjugation Scheme still going? Yes, you do. Good. So I'm thinking Dispel here. Yeah, I'm thinking... Yeah, Dispel, just to put the orb up and do a little bit of extras. And then I'm going to BT Attack, because it will shave the shield off and it will push the orb right back up. It won't do that much damage. It won't. But that's okay. Oh, it nearly took the shield out entirely, which would have been nice. But now they'll get the orb tick up because of the Thorns of Repentance going off. And it also separates their turns enough. Because Final Strike, the shield's down, which is great. We stan. Thorns of Repentance is going to take the other shield out. Perfect. We don't need to use... We don't really need to do anything here, to be honest. I could sick Obsidian, actually, because that charges the recast gauge, and I don't need to do anything else. So, yeah. And it's more damaging. Galuf. I'm watching Galuf like a hawk because I do not want to let anything fall off. Soul of the Dawn is fine. Battle to the Death is fine. Evasion is fine. Covers 5, all fine. I might need to consider using maybe cover or Shearer. I could use Shearer just to get the damage going. Yeah, let's use that. Because then I can use I could use Beckoning Blast because then that's going to take loads more damage there. Yeah, let's do that. Do you know what? Until you'd said it, Sir Alex, there, I hadn't even considered it. 3 of my favourite characters in a difficult stage. This is Dissidia to me. This is what I came for. Well, Shearer is also like the strongest attack he has. Outside of his LD. And then get a little extra chippy with the beckoning. Right, okay. So, like I said, the poison is only usable now to refresh Emissary of the Dawn, which I have tons of turns of. So we're Shadow Flaring and then Shining Obsidian to tick the orb up. Because these two are on full HP. That's what matters. Shining Obsidian. And annoyingly, we don't have... well, ooh. Thinking about it, if I go Beckoning Blast here, because then that evens their orbs out, and then the next turn I should have EX available, so I think it's just EX Burst. Right, Galuf. Oh. He actually does have his poison up. Soul of the Dawn is fine. Battle to the Death is fine. So I can EX here. And oh no, wait. 3 turns left of cover. I think EX or LD, EX or LD, EX or LD. I mean, one way or another, I'm going to be using Call for Ferocity. EX or LD. Am I going to have enough time to use Galuf before they come back around again? Oh, I don't know. I could cover. Because I've got time. Yeah, I'm going to cover. I don't trust it. Especially considering B's doing his attack this turn. Oh, it missed Emperor. And then he's going to do his Ice Kick. I have 2 LDs left, so I should be fine. Because then this turn I can EX and it's okay. Ooh. Oh, I forgot to use Leo. If I wanted to be extra safe, I could use Sephiroth, but I don't actually think I need to. I think I can just energy drain here, you know. If I just energy drain, yeah, that's the thing. If I energy drain here, get the health back, then EX. Luckily, they don't both have their turns at the same time. That is a thing. So Dreary Cell. And then we push B back. Oh, hold on. What have you only got 1 turn left of? Is that Subjugation Scheme? Yes, it is. So we'll definitely push that on. No, BT, not yet, not yet. Because we don't need to. They're going to go up to full. They're going to go up to full orb anyway. So this turn, we're using Leo Call. If I can push it, then sure. But I'm going to Leo call and then go into LD and then go into EX. Oh, actually, no, I can EX. I can EX first because I've got 2 turns left on this. Haven't I? I've got 2 turns left of Soul. Yeah, that's fine. So I can do EX. Now, in an ideal world, I'd still be able to hit A. So his traps are going to off and probably knock him under 29. Oh, it's Battle to the Dawn. Oh. Maybe I have got them mixed up. Maybe I have got them mixed up. There's a lot of terminology. I get mixed up. Yeah, that's going to absolutely push him. But that's fine because it's pushing him under with the traps. So that's actually fine because the other traps are going to trigger and push the orb back up now. Oh, no, maybe not. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. I am right. So, ideal situation. Well, let's push the orb back up here. Because I don't want to use that. You've still got plenty of emissary procs. In fact, I'm going to Octaslash to try and get some of that, just a little bit of that off. Oh, it's sad, isn't it? And then I can Energy Drain to push that off because at this point I can actually... Ooh. This might work, actually. So if I go Energy Drain here... Yeah, Energy Drain. For damage. Then he's on 31%. This is the time to BT if there ever was one. So, get that up. So, burst. Start with Dreary Cell. Because the fact that he's the one that has the more debuffs on is great because I can use that to shave off a ton of the shields from the other one. %. Recovered starts, doesn't proc the orb. I am going to have to be very, very, very careful of this guy, though. So, Hellish Gale. Let's try and trim some of that down. And then I can just HP plus this guy. And then hopefully, depending on how much damage I deal to them both, that orb will go up to 30, no problem. Because then I get to skip this phase as well, the 19%, and then I can use the summon to do the rest of the work. Well, that's definitely happened. That's fine. The only thing I'm a little bit worried about at this point... Oh yeah, definitely get the launch in. 100%. I have to be careful now, because I might have to use the summon early to make sure he doesn't tick it down twice or something. Oh no, he's still on 30, it's fine. So now I'm going to HP plus over here, because he does have 2 traps on. If I can push this below 19% here... Oh no, it's not going to work, because, well, he's going to tick down. That's okay. That's okay. I couldn't quite get there with both of them in the burst phase. But it's okay, we can tick the orb up like that. It's no problem. And he's cleansed Thorns of Repentance, which is a little bit rude. So, at this point, Dawn Katana, I think... Oh, I still got 4 turns for Soul of the Dawn, actually. So I could just Shearer. But I think I'd rather LD for the damage. Yeah, if they refresh during the BT or the summon, it doesn't do anything. I can summon on Emperor's turn, yeah. Because then I could just rip through their HP. Well, I can actually get a fair whack on now if I'm careful. So if I summon Moonstone, I just have to be very careful of B. A's fine. I don't have to worry about A. So Obsidian. It's very tense, S-Master. That's the word I would use. Shining Obsidian, because that'll tick the orb up, and it definitely won't proc anything. HP requirement is fine. They're not going to get another turn now. Not with EX's procking left, right, and centre. I actually think that now's the time to do it. Don't you? Yeah. Well, if I Force Blast us first, because that'll... I don't plan on taking any more damage in this book. I think I just summon here. I think this is the time to summon. Because I could just dreary sell my way through. Again! Again! We got this. We got this. He's not getting another turn. Not if I can help it. Right. One's on 11%. One's on 9. This is good. Again! And I tell you what, like every time I use him, Alphinaud has surprised me. Alphinaud has really surprised me, you know? Again! Oh no, maybe not. Never mind. Yeah, I could just LD here, couldn't I? Just to shave some of that off. Yeah, fuck it. There's no reason. Excuse me. I'm going to have to bleep that out. I'm excited. EX, go. I think we're alright. I think we're alright. Obsidian combination. I think we got it. And it was and on the first, like, full run that wasn't a test run, Alfie put in work. Alfie put in work. Obsidian combination, go! Alphinaud, you got this! I believe in you! Emperor's gonna totally steal it, you watch. Oh, hold on, wait, oh, can I really want to finish it with Alphinaud. It just makes, French vanilla fantasy, it has to be Alfie that finishes it. Please. I believe in you, Alfie. Oh! Oh, it left them on nothing. Nothing. It's fine. Emperor can do the job. Emperor will do it. It's okay. Oh, do you know what? I should have just, like, Brave Plus or something. I should have just, like, Brave Plus or something and let Alphinaud finish it. Is he dead? Ah. But Alfie put in work. He was actually really good. Like, shockingly good. He was ticking the orb up like nobody's business. The unbreakability meant I was taking no damage. He was dealing damage. The poison ticks don't... The thing is, the poison ticks don't actually matter that much. What you're taking him for are the auras, the damage, and the support. And he did that really well. I mean, obviously, a lot of the 51 turns. I'm over the moon. I was so worried about this event. So worried. I was like, I don't think Alphinaud's going to be able to do it. I don't think he can do it. Turned out I was absolutely incorrect. Thank you very much for the gifted sub there, S-Master. Healing, he had all of it. He had all of it. So, yeah. If you wanted to look at the team, yes, Ultima Weapons did make a big difference. I will say that. Ultima Weapons made a huge, huge difference. But yeah, really, really pleased with that. So if you're watching this over on YouTube, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and click the bell for notification on any future videos I might be making. We're on Easy Street now until FR era, so thank you very much. I'll see you next time. Take care, beautiful.